Alright, in this review, I'm going to be reviewing this infamous Fanixin Magnetic 3x3. Now, the box, it's pretty meh, okay. It's sort of similar to what Fanixin has done with some of their other puzzle boxes. It comes with a solution guide booklet, but if you look carefully enough and see the picture diagram of the puzzle, that's not the normal 3x3, that's the mirror cube. So, apparently they stuck in the mirror cube solution booklet, pamphlet, in with this cube. That may be the case for all of them, or it's just mine, I don't know. Out of the box, when I first got it, it felt dry, scratchy, had horrible corner cutting, and it's just overall bad. Sort of feels like, what you would expect from a somewhat decent, cheapo dollar store cube would feel. Though, where you can still finger trick it, but it's not that super smooth. No, corner cutting was meh. But after setting it up with proper tension, lubing it, it felt better. Because when I got it out of the box, it was like fully dry, no lube, uneven tension, and all that. Tensioning and lubing it, made it turn better, feel better, but it's still not much better. That's one flaw of it, because let's say that you are like a, 10-year-old cuber, or like a 12-year-old cuber, like you're a cuber between like 7 and 12, and you go over to a public market place, Chinatown or someplace like that, and you see like this for sale, and you're a cuber, and it's being sold for like, about $7, and you ask your parents buy it for you, and they say yeah, or you have some of your own money, buy it, and yeah, you buy it, but it's not much better than a Rubik's brand right out of the box. And comparing it to some other cheap budget cubes around this price range, like for say example a Thundercloud V3, which my Thundercloud V3 is somewhere in one of these boxes behind the camera. Yeah, the Thundercloud V3 is actually around a little bit more expensive, but still, or better yet, take an example of the Ulog V2M, which I don't have, but I have the original Ulog, but it's pretty much almost exactly the same, except for magnets and updating the mechanism a bit, but still, those, right out of the box is much better, and the mechanism of this, there's several things that I've noted on my particular cube that is a flaw on mine. First of all, let me just show you all the mechanism. Here's the internal of it. No. And then the corners look like this. The edges look like this. Now you may be thinking, I've seen that exact corner design before. And you may be exactly right, because it's a clone design of the Volk 3. This is my original Volk 3, the non-magnetic version. No. And a not stickerless version. But if you can see that the corner, base, and stock, and the overall shape of it looks exactly the same, including the same hole shape, same everything. And I can even interchange these pieces. No, so, like the Volk, yeah, it's the same. Okay. But on my copy of the Fanixin 3x3 had several flaws. Flaw 1 is, though, if I can find it, though, which had one of the edge magnets inverted. So they placed it in incorrectly, so that it's the wrong polarity. Now, if I can show you all what it is. And then one the corner faces piece is missing on one of the other corners. I'll show you that too. Okay, so I found the edge with the incorrect placement of the magnet, and also the corner. This corner, if you can see, the bottom base thing is missing there. So there's a piece missing there, and then on this edge, the orange magnet, if you can see. No, not that one. Yeah, it's the blue one. So where it just doesn't want to actually stay in the correct spot. So the magnets are repelling each other. Which, I mean, really? That is just bizarre quality control. And in the past 3 years, Fanixin has made some really good puzzles, which I have some of them. Though, like for say example, these three puzzles right here, the Master Pyramid, sounds good. This stickerless 2x2x3, made before the CE stickerless variant, though with one sticker, one of the caps is in one of the boxes behind the camera. Yeah. And I don't know where exactly it is right now. No. But yeah. There's that. And this particular cube, which, yeah, it's just pop. But that's like nothing. No, right now. No. Yeah, it turns good. No. Yeah. Yeah, and the popping issue is but other than that, it's decent. And I also have a few other puzzles that are in my room or somewhere else that I can't find right now. But, yeah. Other than that, it's just this 3x3, meh. It feels loose. Like, there's not enough tolerance in between the pieces where if you were to, like, sand down, like, if you were designing a puzzle using a CAD program, and you make the tolerances between the pieces, like, we'll say, 1 millimeter, 1.5 millimeters, or 2 millimeters different. That's how loose it feels. And with the magnet, it stabilizes it. But the magnets on this aren't really comparable to like a puzzle, which say like the Mark III Power M, which this is the Supernova version, which has good strong magnets, good stability, and stuff like that. And also, the tensioning system is kind of weird. So if you tension it too tight, though it has lack of corner cutting. If you tension it too loose, it will be really loose. The screws will pop out, because there's not much thread screwed into the core, though, and stuff like that. And also I had an issue of center caps popping off. So I stuck some paper down in there to give it more friction. No, but yeah, still some of these centers need better sticker placement. Not sticker placement, but paper placement. Though I did a rough thing, and so it's can pop off a little bit, but not that easily. No, but yeah, it still has some issues. But yeah, it's overall not a really good cube. For beginners, no, it's not good for beginners because they would need to set it up and lube it. And a lot of these cubers, like I said earlier in the video, like they went out to public market, found this, and they don't have any extra money for buy lube or any proper lube yet, though. And it's like, really. And another thing is adjusting the tension. Easy. You can get a screwdriver anywhere, and you probably already have a screwdriver at home to do it. So, is it worth buying? Yes and no. The no part is not worth it for speed solving. The yes part is, yeah, it's good for collection purpose, but other than that, it's a bad cube. So, overall, not really recommended.